GameStop wasn't the only stock to pump today. We also had AMC pumping. So AMC initially rose 20% over the weekend on the noon meme stock frenzy. CEO Adam Aaron has taken advantage of previous rallies to sell more stock. AMC has also tried to capitalize on special events like the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. But today, the pump was due to Roaring Kitty. Now, if we go to the daily chart, what we can see is that we had Friday's close at $4.32, only to see a gap higher. However, we didn't have a gap and go. We had a gap and then a sell-off. So although price closed today on the red, still higher by roughly 50%, 50 cents. Now, a couple things to note. You do have the 200-day moving average, which continues to move down. And although we had a slice and dice of that 200-day moving average a couple of weeks ago, always look at the 200-day moving average to serve as either in a secular bull or bear market. In this case, because price is below the shallow line, we are in a bear market. Now, what you can see, I do have a major level of interest at $3.60. That was previous low before price just pushed through and made all-time lows at $2.50. And a couple of weeks ago, when price was sub $3.50, we had this huge surge in volume, which pushed price all the way up to this weekly sellers level, which we can see a bit better if we zoom out to the weekly chart. This was a beautiful level to have gotten short. This level was on the charts, and I had done many videos in the past highlighting this level, which was formed from this massive drop in price, right? We had a major support resistance band at about $35. When price finally broke, we had a drop in price. For 1 week, we had basin, which meant the buyers and sellers were deciding where price was going next, until the sellers the following week took control again and then dropped the price again. So we had a drop, base, drop, retest, and the fact that price came back but couldn't touch or nip its toes in the bottom portion of the zone meant that they were sellers here. So what happened a couple of weeks ago? Price finally touched the bottom of this weekly seller zone and then shot all the way back down. So where do we go from here? Don't know. However, the charts are suggesting prices are still oversold and we should be range bound for a little while. So again, AMC Entertainment stock rose 20% over the weekend. AMC stock opened this morning at $5.55, hitting a market capitalization of $1.6 billion. AMC was a big winner in 2021. CEO Adam Aaron used the frenzy to sell shares against the movie theater's chain's debt. After selling all the shares he could under corporate bylaws, he sold preferred shares under the symbol APE. These became common shares after a court fight. Shares then sold off. Since then, Aaron has made other creative moves, such as showing film versions of Taylor Swift and Beyonce's tours. This led to an attendance gain of about 4.7% in the fourth quarter. However, the company still lost $182 million for the period, although CEO Aaron promised more such events are coming. Now, Aaron has already taken advantage of the latest rally. He sold $250 million in new shares to pay down debt. When it last reported earnings in May, the company reported borrowings of $4.5 billion. Again, it's a dying business. And because it's a dying business, if you do happen to get a pump up, whether it be Roaring Kitty or some other meme stock making headlines, because the price only dipped its toes at the bottom of the portion, this stone is still valid. So any pumps in the price will be an opportunity to short the price. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.